running that calendar?
Oh yeah, we've checked out all sorts of cool stuff in July. Like?
On July 1, we took a ride on Lincoln Highway to celebrate the anniversary of Lincoln Highway Association forming in 1913. Over the open prairies went with Kearney and his dragoons from Council Bluffs to Fort Snelling on the date the group departed on July 2, 1820. The ground shook in Sioux City on July 3, 1858, and on the 4th we took a look at the creation of Iowa out of the Wisconsin Territory. Marshalltown's Anna Arnold Hedgeman inspired us with her social activism on her July 5th birthday before we scrambled across the Des Moines River with the heroine of the High Bridges, Kate Shelley, on July 6th. We headed to Des Moines' Katz drugstore to recognize the moment of equality brought about through the actions of Edna Griffin on July 7, 1947. Iowans of the Mexican-American War caught our attention on July 8, and on the 9th we marveled at the incredible impact of Niall Kinnock during his short life. On July 10th, we went back to 1993 to watch rushing waters rise. The Des Moines Waterworks went offline during the Great Flood of 1993. We rode along with Poke Wells on July 11th, 1881, when the infamous American outlaw held up the Riverton Bank in Fremont County. A move from crime to punishment took us to the Squirrel Cage Jail in Pottawatomie County on July 12th, the date on which the patent for the Rotary-style jail was filed in 1881. A Proclamation Day celebration of the Squawky brought us back to July 13, 1857, when the indigenous group formed the settlement through the purchase of lands in Tama County. A short trip to Newton allowed us to take a look at the life of Frederick Lewis Maytag of washing machine fame on his July 14th birthday before we attended the groundbreaking of Carver Hawkeye Arena on July 15, 1980. To the Pacific, we went with Indianola's William Butler Howard on the anniversary of the World War II fighter pilot's death on July 16, 1945. The horrible murders by 12-year-old John Wesley Elkins of his parents on July 17, 1889 in Clayton County caught our attention before we stormed a World War I machine gun nest with Waterloo East and Iowa Hawkeye great Fred Becker on the anniversary of his death, July 18, 1918.
With incredible sadness, we went back to Sioux City
to remember the July 19, 1989 crash of United Airlines Flight 232 at Sioux City, as well as the heroic presence of many emergency services workers. July 20 took us to 3rd Fort Des Moines for the 1942 day when the first women officially joined the armed forces by arriving at training for the Women's Army Auxiliary Corps. The first moving train robbery in the American West took us back to July 21, 1873, when Jesse James and the James Younger Gang derailed and robbed the Chicago, Rock Island, and Pacific Express. On July 22nd, we looked back on the curious case of Terry Harrington's wrongful murder conviction in 1977 before exploring the origins of the electric razor patented by Thomas Jacob Schick on July 23, 1929. The largest gunfight in the history of Dallas County, featuring infamous Depression-era criminals Bonnie and Clyde near Dexter, drew our attention on July 24, 1933, before we headed to Davenport to marvel at Wilhelm Schneider's patent of the first modern carousel on July 25, 1871. We attended the July 26, 1974 groundbreaking on the UNI Dome in Cedar Falls before hordes of grasshoppers descended to ravage Iowa's farms on July 27, 1931. The Iowa State Patrol took us for a ride on July 28, 1935, the date on which the Iowa Highway Safety Patrol first took to the highways and byways of the Hawkeye State. We cheered at the sprint car capital of the world on July 29, 1961, when the first Knoxville National sent dirt flying as the engines roared. The booming punts of Waterloo East and Iowa Hawkeye legend Reggie Robbie sent us soaring on July 30, date of his birth in 1961, before he wrapped up the month in Wadena at the July 31, 1970 Fayette County Music Festival, known as Iowa's Woodstock.
Well, can we go into the museum now?
There's a lot of good history about Iowa a lot of people don't even know about.